Okay, you're being so optimistic. There we go. That's proper grammar, sure.
Do you know what else is very optimistic?
What?
Me getting laid in the next 2 weeks.
And on that note...
13 days. 13 days.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, we started. Oh, wow. We never know when he actually starts recording.
Yeah, I just throw it at you. I just start doing it.
Just subtly hit the record button, and then just be like, bam!
Yeah, it's like, bam, we recording now.
We're recording, yo!
Mike, how are you? You just got off work?
Doing good. I just got off work.
Yeah, I know, I just said that.
What?
I know, I just said that.
You don't have to tell me. I know. I work 8 hours a day. I know.
And I didn't get off work today, which I regrettably didn't inform her of the...
What's going on?
He told me to come pick him up at 1 o'clock. I show up at 1, and his schedule got changed to 5, and he didn't bother to tell me.
Oh, well, that gives you reason to loiter for 4 hours. Thanks, Ray.
I loitered for 1.5, and then I went and got my mother her Mother's Day present, and then I came back.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you get?
Got her a mug with some chocolate in it with a card. I went to go to like 6 different stores.
To get it?
Everything was full. There were like people everywhere.
Because it's the day before Mother's Day.
Yeah, the mall was packed. And I'm not going to say what I do, but it was packed. I was busy all day.
I bet. Did you sell a lot?
Yes.
Good.
It was good.
Did Ray tell you?
Did Ray tell me what?
That I'm going back to work.
Where?
The same place.
The same place.
You can't say. Edit.
Edit. It's okay.
Yeah, edit.
Yeah.
Bleep it.
Yeah.
Bleep it. So it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Be like, truck. Bleep it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, like, apparently when she... Don't even think about chewing on that.
I just walked in.
My phone.
It's okay.
I just walked
Damn it, Mike.
in.
Off.
I walked into the
No,
store.
you can have your phone on.
It's not... It's off.
Okay, it's off. All right. Well, here. Let me just... I'll turn it down.
Okay, that's fine.
I walked into...
Tell him.
I walked into the store and Elizabeth, Amy, and Christina jumped me.
Of course they did. Because they were just like, oh, you're the person that did this. I mean, literally, after you left, you were like the milestone of like the favorite person ever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like, I worked with her too. I don't know if you guys know. Now, if the podcast people know.
We were all work buddies at one point.
Yeah, we were all work buddies at one point.
I trained them.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
She trained me.
Did.
Yeah, she trained me at that job.
That's why we listened to her so well, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I mean, we do pretty good. But she did one thing, no joke, that no matter what I did afterwards. I mean, I could have been freaking like, Hercules, like lifting freaking stuff. I was gonna say what we sold, but I can't say that.
You could have stopped a potential burglar.
No.
And
I could have saved a life.
I fixed a refrigerator. That's what I did.
I could have saved a life. It wouldn't have mattered. Everybody would be like, oh, all hail, Liz.
Yeah. No, hey, Mike. They would have put like a Kanye on you. Hey, Mike, I know that you saved a bunch of things from being stolen, but Liz had the greatest save of all time.
Yeah, no, I saved about $500 worth of merch one day.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
I guess the milk's more important than that.
Yeah, milk, random, like, sandwiches.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
It wasn't even the big freezer. It was the milk refrigerator. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Don't get me wrong, we still like you. They just like you a lot. And
Yeah.
They're willing, I mean...
Like, they're willing to bend over backwards to have you back. And they do have you back now. We're just waiting to get you on the schedule.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Christina to call, which should be around Monday because she has tomorrow off. So it should be Monday.
She was sneaky.
I don't like
She's in charge.
Christina.
She's in charge of the schedules now. And then, of course, Mother's Day weekend, she's not working.
Of course not. You know why? Because that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense because, I mean... She's one of those people, guys, that goes, and would you like this? And this? Did you do this right? Right? And she has that inflection on everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't quit. I wasn't fired. I just fizzled off the schedule into nothingness. I am like in the void of nirvana. I've transcended.
I'm surprised they didn't try to call you in today. It was busy.
Yeah,
Me?
He was packed.
Are you kidding?
That's why they asked me to work late. Because I was supposed to come in at 1. I mean, I was supposed to leave at 1, but they're just like, Amy's like, I have extra hours. Ray, can you stay? And I was like, I think, yeah, can you stay till 5? Good. Oh, okay.
They could have fucking handed me an apron and a hat, and I would have just been...
By all means. I think they
could
had
have
3
started
people
working.
in the cafe at one point.
At one
I
point.
don't remember. I was too busy doing other stuff.
Well, I mean, it's just like, oh yeah, you know what they did? They hired like 3 people because I left.
Oh yeah, they did.
It's just like, well, it's like, fine, we don't care if you fizzle away into nothingness. We don't want you part-time. Wait a minute.
We need somebody. We need
What's
people.
going on? He was the only guy. He was only guy like trained everywhere.
Pretty much.
It's just like I didn't want to be management. Was my thing. I just didn't want to.
Edit.
See, I would.
Huh?
Oh, edit.
Did I say it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, balls.
I would love to be manager because I like the paperwork aspect of it. Like
I hate management there.
I'm even going to try to get to do Michelle's job.
Go ahead. She sucks at it.
I want to do the Sunday paperwork, and I want to do the ordering, and I want to put away the shipment.
You know,
I'm good at it. I like to do
the
that.
only reason I stayed was because I loved you guys, and I actually kind of liked the job. But management,
I'll take a cue from Randall on Clerks. Like, this job would be freaking amazing if it wasn't for all the customers. Which ones? All of them.
I'm here because you broke something. That was the best shirt to wear to work.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part, though.
Damn it, Mike's tail hit the freaking mic.
Doing the ordering.
My tail? What?
Ember's tail.
Mike's tail hit the mic again. Dang it. You're making me sound like a freak.
That was my favorite part. Doing ordering 2 hours before the store opened.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have to deal with anyone, and I got to leave 2 hours earlier than what
No,
most people
I
did.
literally got a headache today. First time I ever got a headache at work today because of this one customer. And I feel sorry. Val's working tonight at the front. And
I haven't seen Val in forever.
she dyed her hair.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah.
I did see that on Facebook.
No, I had this lady come in. Well, not come in. She called in early in the morning. I thought this was easy. And she's like, I need to add a gift card onto my account. And I'm like, you can't do that on your device. You have to do it from the website. So I talk her step by step. You go to this address. You sign in. Go to my accounts. And on the right, it's right there. You can't miss it. And she's like, okay. She calls back 3 more times. And I tell her the exact same thing over and over. And finally, the 4th time, she's like, this is hard. So I'm like, okay. No, I'm like,
listening to the words coming out of my mouth is different.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay.
You'd be surprised,
I'm done.
people.
Well, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm done. When it gets to this point, from working customer service, I'm like, this is where you just do it for the freaking customer. So I signed into her account for her. I'm like, what's your email? What's your password?
Breaking company policy, mind you. We're not supposed to do that. But some people are just so over the wall.
There's no way. What? No. When I found out after I had helped them,
Yeah.
it makes sense because I was able to add their gift card to the account.
Yeah.
No problem whatsoever. And now she's like, well, you did it so easily. Can you help me step by step? And I'm like, how hard could this freaking be? If I'd have known, I would have said, call tech support or something and they can help you. Because
if I would have known, call somebody else.
Because this is legit how I knew I was in trouble the first second this is the first second I knew I was in trouble was when I said, okay, here's the address, .com.
Yeah.
Go there. And she's like, okay, I did. And you type that in the bar on top. She's like, yeah, you using Internet Explorer or what? Internet Explorer, okay. The bar on top, type in the address, go. Okay, hit enter, okay. Okay, now on this page, you should see the name of the site on the side, and in the very top of the screen, you'll see sign in, my account. She's like, I don't see any of that.
So
And I'm
now
like,
you should have just started over and just be like, okay, download Google Chrome.
yeah, I should
Type
have.
the very first letter of the
Should
thing
have.
I'm about to tell you.
No, but then I'm like, it wasn't there, and I'm like, okay, well, tell me what you see. I said, there's a black bar on the top. Okay, what's this black bar say? So I'm thinking she's like Google or something. And she's like, web search, AOL, Yahoo. Oh wait, down here it has the name of the store, devices, reservation. And like, where are you? And she's like,
I'm at my house.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, that's.
And then I'm like, okay, wait, I know how we can fix this. I'll let her go to Google and look it up there, because then that way.
Because that doesn't add a step or a file, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I'm like, everyone knows how to get to Google because it's the most used web search in the planet. And she kept saying web search, so I'm like, okay, maybe she can do this. So I'm like, go in the web address and go to Google. However you normally go to Google.
Young man, I've been using Metacrawler for the last 10 years.
Well, then
Metacrawler's good enough for me.
I knew I had dug myself a hole when after I told her to go to Google. I said, okay, now the page should say Google in the very middle. And she's like, no, it doesn't. I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't?
Like Google.
And she's like, well, it says Google, but then below that, it says, like, Yahoo, and below that, it says web search, and I'm just like,
what?
Where the fuck are you? Where are you typing your web addresses? And I'm
of course,
thinking,
that's like, the extreme, that's what he heard in his head when he yelled it out.
Yeah, I didn't say it to the customer. I wanted to, but then I'm trying to explain to her where to type it, and I'm just like, okay, is there anywhere on this page where it says like www? And then she goes, okay, at the top it says that. I'm like, what does it tell me? It says www.websearches.com or mywebsearch.com. I'm like, okay, now we know where the address bar is. Click on that, delete everything, and write www.google.com. google.com.
Oh,
goes,
not
okay.
Goggle.
Yeah.
God,
She goes,
I love the
okay.
Goggle search engine.
No, she did Googles with an S.
Googles, wow.
And I was like, no, not Googles. There's no S. And she goes,
I'm
okay. And
surprised
she
it's not
hits
a
it.
po-
No, but then she hits it. I'm like,
surprised it's not a
okay.
porn site.
I'm like, okay. We're going somewhere now because we found the web address bar. Okay, we're good. And then she types it in there, so she says, hits enter, and I'm like, okay, now you should see Google in the middle of the page. She goes, yes, I do. Okay, now type in the search bar. What search bar? What do you see on your page? Google, Yahoo, web search. Where the fuck are you typing? Google, didn't we just? And then she's finally like, you know what? This is too hard. I'm going to have my husband come up there with our laptop. And I'm like,
Thank God.
and she's like, my husband will probably understand this more than I would. I'm like, can you put him on the phone? He's busy.
He
What's
could
he
prob-
doing? He's
he could
watching
probably do it on
TV.
his own.
Drop the freaking laptop on his lap so he can explain it because I don't want to deal with it when you get here. So, but no, she's like, no, I'll have him come up there. And I didn't see her for the rest of the day, so I'm assuming she's there. She was there earlier. But I'm like, I don't mind showing you, but I'm curious to see where were you typing the address? I'm very curious.
Sir, I run DOS. I don't run Windows XP. It's like I just want the original DOS system. I do everything I do in binary, all right?
I don't see colors except for green.
Black with like these little gray digits all over the screen.
God.
You want to see a picture? It's all in ASCII art.
I write my entire life in like an 8-bit video game, all right?
Yeah. So that was pretty much the highlight of my day. I literally got a migraine.
Wow. Okay, let's.
I've not had a worse situation than that, even when I was working customer service for all these other companies. Okay. Never.
Well, let's be honest real quick. Let's be honest. Okay. Aside from wherever, I mean, they'll never know. They'll never know, even if they're listening. What is the worst? Like, well, not the worst. Not like the most angry I've ever been at a customer, but like the most memorable story. Since they know we're work buddies now. You guys know we're work buddies. What's the most memorable story of that store?
Well, we talked about this before when I mentioned Miss Clover.
Oh.
Clover?
Yeah.
So am I behind? Do I just have to say mine?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a true story.
Well, my new one would be that one now. God
Mine's still
damn,
Miss
that was
Clover.
horrible.
What podcast was that in?
I have to look it up.
Okay, well, everybody go to the one called "I Have to Look It Up," real quick. And that's the one. That's the one that's in.
You're an ass. Ass.
No, but my most memorable customer. This is a true story. I think I've told you before. But this guy walks up. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at customer service, and he says, "I'm looking for a book." And I'm thinking, yeah, of course you are.
What else could you be freaking looking for?
Let me give you some coffee while you're at it. That's the only two things we sold. And I said, okay, what's the name of the book? He goes, I'm not really sure. And I'm like, okay, you think you would kind of know the name of the book? And I said, oh yeah, well, you know who wrote it? He goes, no. And that's when it really hit me that this was going to be retarded. No matter what. There's no way out of this. It's going to be retarded. All right? And I said, well, is there anything you can tell me about the book? Maybe what it's about, what's going on? He says, you know what? I'm going to tell you the truth, man. I was jogging on the beach, and there was this woman out there getting a tan. She was reading a book. She had glasses on. She was hot, really hot, and she was reading this book. And it looked great. I was like, okay, is there anything you can tell me about the book? Did you ask her what it was about? He goes, nope, not a thing, but I knew it was blue. It was a blue book.
Oh, God.
I'm thinking like, are you kidding me? I wish I were that stupid. I honestly do.
It's like Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, exactly. Any blue book would just be a new mystery to me. I'm thinking like, come on. How many blue books right off the top of your head that are pretty good?
You should have went to the
everything in Narnia, the Order of the Phoenix, whatever. These are all copyright titles.
No. You should have just went to the gay and lesbian section and found a blue book and handed it to him.
That would have been so funny.
Cat's blue.
Cat in the Hat? Yeah, the Cat in the
Yeah,
Hat.
there you go.
Then maybe that's something he could have read. You know, maybe anything else I would have picked would have been a little bit too complicated.
Hey kid, hey guys, check this out. This cat's in the hat.
I really don't know why the woman on the beach should be reading Cat in the Hat anyway, you know, but I could probably convince him otherwise.
If she was blonde, I can tell you.
Oh, ooh.
No offense to blonde people. I'm just.
Hey, I can be blonde now.
Oh yeah, you have
What?
that wig.
Yeah, I bought
What's
a
there like
wig.
is there like a permit to be blonde
No,
nowadays?
It's a blonde wig.
For her to go blonde, it would be permanent. Well, temporarily, but it'd be a long temporary.
Speaking of
God.
wigs, I was looking at beards, like wizard beards.
God.
I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard. This is the next time I said that. I just wanted to be legit about it, you know.
No, like I said,
There-
that's
no.
gonna be your logo.
No,
Yes,
listen.
I'm a wizard.
No, listen. This is true. This is real. This is on ThinkGeek.com.
We love ThinkGeek.com.
Now,
Sponsor.
I didn't even know it. I didn't even know what it was until I met these guys. All right, and I looked at it yesterday.
Shame on you.
I know. Well, I mean, I looked at it, and there was one thing that I just thought, that's so stupid. I'll take all of them.
Beard warmer?
No.
No.
Guess. Just guess. On the I'm a wizard topic.
Was it a wizard hat?
No. It is a universal remote that is a magic wand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That you swing it in certain
Yeah.
ways, and it controls everything.
Yeah.
A universal remote. I could turn on my fan. I could turn on my my TV, my VCR.
Who has a VCR nowadays?
My grandmother.
That hurt my pride. All right, my DVD player,
There
my
you go.
Blu-ray player, like all the modern normal kids say nowadays. I still own a VCR. Shut up.
Yeah.
I have one. It's just at my stepdad's house.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
I still own a VCR. All right,
They're called bricks now.
Yeah, they are called bricks. You can build a house out of them. That's proven, you know. I don't know by who. Like the University of.
There's somebody
Utah or
that's
something.
listening that's gonna hear that and be like, challenge accepted.
Yeah, they're gonna send us a picture next week of like a house built out of VCRs.
Yeah.
While I was loitering in said establishment, I was
Okay.
hit on in the comic book section.
Of course, because
by-
there's hardly like if any girl that walks in the comic book section that doesn't already look like a geek,
Yeah.
it's just immediately like, do I say something or do I keep reading?
I had
Oh
a
my
full-
God!
I had a full
There's
conversation
the woman in here.
with two guys in the comic book section. And then I started
Yeah.
to fix the comic book section because it was broken. And by broken, I mean terribly out of order.
Well,
That's-
the
that's-
thing is, the RPG section, I guess is what we would call it, the game section. Where I mean, you guys know we play Pathfinder.
Yeah.
That's the joke. I mean, I'm a wizard.
Yeah.
You know, he's the cleric that took like 3 hours to build. My God.
Oh come on.
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna record one of these for a podcast one day.
Yeah.
We're gonna record one. Just when we play Pathfinder, because it's a blast. We have a good time. But the thing is, I can't shop in that book section without seeing that one guy. That's just like, I'm a professional Pathfinder D&D player. It's like, you know, with a really good idea. It's like, my God, I just want to buy this whatever it's called, like the bestiary. All right? That's what. I mean, it has a bunch of monsters in it. I think that's a blast because I love video games. I mean, tabletops have just become really fun, you know. But it's just, we're not that crowd that's just like, hold up, let me get my magic robe so they can protect my virginity. You know, like that classic group. You know, the people that people just make fun of. We're not that group. We're cool. We're a bunch of cool guys. You know, you would never tell in public.
Yeah.
Like, what am I wearing right now? I'm wearing
You're wearing a suit.
a suit.
Not
yeah.
a three-piece, but you're wearing a suit. A suit, a
Dude,
tie. You look
three-piece
nice.
would look great.
I have one.
He has one.
Three-
I have
He
one.
came over with one.
Three-piece suits look amazing on guys. I don't care. You.
You
He
could
said
walk.
he would not look good in a button-down top and a vest. I was like, challenge accepted.
Yeah. No, she literally. We were in the mall when I said this. I said I don't look good in button-ups or vests. Like I don't look good in regular button-ups to begin with.
Yeah, you can pull it off.
I don't think it's my personal opinion. Like every time I wear a button-up for something formal, I'm just like I look horrible. I want to take this off. But then she's like, you know what? Challenge accepted. We're going to the store right now. And she literally took me by the arm and dragged me
Wow.
to the nearest clothing store. And she's like, damn it, Ray, you're small.
That's not Ray, that's Steven. But see?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks. I don't.
Well, that's because he's Mexican and sexy, and I don't have an excuse for you.
I like how you just say Mexican. You couldn't like spice it up and say Latin.
No, no,
Mexican.
he's not. He's Mexican.
He's just Mexican.
From Mexico, yes. Not from Spain, Mexico.
I feel like while
I
we're on
find
this,
it-
like that Zordon thing we
I
recorded,
find it attractive.
that was that thing I got a new camera, so I'm gonna be like, I'm not necessarily vlogging a whole lot. I'm gonna use it for my videos. If you guys have already checked it out, But I was playing with it because I wanted to get the battery life all the way up and I wanted to sap it. So I was recording a bunch of stupid stuff right here in this exact, room. And we did like a mini skit with like Zordon, where like it was like really dark, but all you could see was like my head like lit
Yeah, he
up.
turned a flashlight on below his face.
Yeah, so you could see that. I was going through like all the Rangers and who they would be, and I'm not gonna lie, it was
messed up.
it was it was extreme profiling. I'm gonna say it was let me say it. I'm the first person. I'm not racist.
Yeah, I know.
But I enjoy stereotypes. I do. Like when I go to my Chinese restaurant, this is what I hear at the end of any order I make. It's like I could order the freaking restaurant, I could order the franchise, and I'll have the paperwork done. And no joke, it be done in 5-10 minutes. 5-10 minutes. I love that. I think they're amazing.
Hey, it's efficiency.
Yeah, anything. I mean, I could.
But
order,
it's just the fact that he can do it. He can say, "Oh, it'll be done 5-10 minutes."
It'd be done 5-10 minutes. I could order one piece of chicken. It would still take 5 minutes to cook. Don't get me wrong, it would take them forever. But I like consistency. Doesn't matter what I order, it's always done in 5-10 minutes.
Unless you order a big one, he's like, "Oh, I'll be done in 6-11 minutes."
Yeah. 6-11 minutes. Like I have like a wedding reception. Be like, hey, can you get this done? It's like 60 people. Be like, oh, I don't know. Extra 30 seconds? It's like I could think that's fine. I could do that. Like I was joking around like Panda Express. We're getting one, and that's like my handle, right? So I was psyched. I didn't know what Panda Express was. It turns out it's just as I expected it would be a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, it looks like a takeout place because it's really small.
I mean, I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say like where I usually go because I don't want that one guy that's out there to go.
Stalk you?
Yeah. Do they know where we live?
Yeah.
In Florida?
Yeah.
Not in where exactly.
Not where exactly?
They don't know like the streets we live on, but they know the city we live
in. They know
in.
the city?
They know the city.
Okay, so they know the city.
only the veteran people of Believe in Fate know the city.
Well, no.
Attention, podcaster.
We haven't said it.
We live in
When?
When we were driving to Fort Walton.
Holy fucking crap! Yeah, we did. I never bleeped it out.
Oh, good point. Fort Walton.
Yeah.
So at least they know like the general 550-mile radius that we could possibly live in.
Well, no, because we said the state or the city when we were driving.
Oh well.
Where we were driving from.
Squirtberries.
So yeah, they know where we're. But where do you hang out, Mike?
Where do I hang out?
Yeah, let
I
them
hang
know.
out.
Sponsor.
No, I hang out on Avenue, around the corner of on where it crosses on. There you go. That's where I live. That's where I live.
I live on Olive Road, but I mean, okay.
Whoa! Whoa!
You know how hard it is to find my apartment?
That's true.
Yeah.
You told me exactly where it was and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, exactly.
I drew out maps.
Yeah, she had to legit draw maps to get everybody over
Are we
there.
gonna really edit that? Are we gonna edit that out?
No.
Why?
Huh?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
You forget.
She owns a gun.
Thank you.
That's true. I think I've listened to that.
And
You've
in the
been
state
over
of
that in
Florida,
the
I could
podcast.
shoot someone.
She hears rustling at the door and she's not expecting anybody. That's when you hear her.
That and I have two deadbolts. One has the key to it. The other one only locks from the inside.
Yeah.
And it doesn't show out on the outside of the door.
And she knows how to shoot. She goes to the range, so.
She doesn't see people she doesn't want to see.
Yeah.
And if she does,
Basically.
they're a corpse.
Yeah.
Unless, well, I don't shoot maintenance because they fixed my air conditioner.
And
But
you don't shoot people like random strangers out in public.
When I picture her shooting somebody, I picture the poor guy in Archer that gets shot all the time.
Why do I think of that one lady like in that one movie with like a machine gun as a leg?
oh God!
Planet
yes.
Terror?
Planet
Is that what it is?
Terror.
Rose, yeah,
I don't
that's
know why
who
that's the
it
first thing that
is.
popped
That's
in
who
my
you
mind.
remind me of, Rose McGowan.
I don't have red hair.
The first thing that popped
No,
in
when
my
she
mind,
had
like,
black hair for the
blows somebody
longest
away.
time, though.
What?
Who?
Talking about the actress.
Yes.
Ah.
Every day. What?
What? We're talking about the actress.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
have
about.
no idea what you're saying.
I'm what?
I need to go back and listen to that because apparently there are 3 different conversations going on at once, and we all thought we were talking to each other.
We're really bad about that. All right.
That's ADD,
We're
Yeah.
all in our own little worlds.
and we collide apparently, very much so.
You know, if 3 planets actually collided, I'm pretty sure that'd be one messed up cool. You know?
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. You know, I can accept that.
Where are we at? Okay, cool.
Where are we at?
I thought we'd be a lot farther down. We're only 25
We're at
minutes
your
in.
house, Ray.
Yeah.
We're at
Yeah, we're at my house on. I can't do it as well as you do.
Oh, it's okay. You know, I'm a professional beeper, so I boot myself out all the time. I just, you know, I
I'm gonna bleep your personal bleeps just for the hell of it.
really, really, like it's gonna sound so legit. Like, how did you do that? Like the guy from like Police Academy. It's like, oh, I don't boop. You know, like the guy who makes all of his own
All the sound effects. Yeah.
What's his name?
Martel something. I don't even remember. I don't even remember his name from the.
You know, is it
from
like
the movie.
Amigo Montoya? You killed my father, prepare to die.
We were just doing that.
Yeah, we were
earlier.
doing it. Earlier.
Really? Oh man.
I'm comparing my feet to Mike's again.
Yeah, your feet are tiny
Your
compared
feet
to
to
his.
Mexican?
Well, no, I don't.
Mike's again?
Oh, Mike's again. It's like I'm comparing my feet to the Mexican race. You know.
You're a couple tones lighter, hun.
You have little babby feet. You have
Shut-
little babby feet.
They're
I take
like-
feet like that and pick them up and put them down all the time.
Mike can curl his toes over it, and his foot is still larger than yours.
My foot's a size 7. That's average.
You're like a 12, aren't you?
I'm a 13.
13.
So it's almost double.
Like, I don't know why.
Ladies, you know what they say about guys with big feet.
They were big.
They make bigger footprints in sand.
Oh, God.
I don't know why when you said that though. I don't know what clicks in my head because, you know, I was sick yesterday. I was incapacitated, so I guess my imagination went from, you know, oh, I don't know, I'm writing a book or writing that campaign, just went to, you know what, I should sleep now. So whenever you said, like, you know what they say about big feet, whenever you said that, I envisioned, like, this, like, Indiana Jones-esque environment where there's, like, a key with, like, a foot. And they're like, oh my god, we need, like, the perfect size foot. And then you put it in, like, the little key latch and you turn it and the door opens. That's what I got out of that.
In the span of a few seconds that happened, that's what went through your mind.
Yes. I'm Footiana Jones.
And this is why he's God
Do you
in
have a fever
Pathfinder.
now?
What?
I was totally just about to reach over and check your forehead to make sure.
Go ahead, because you know what? I wouldn't know.
Is he warm?
No, it's fine.
No?
No, it's fine.
I'm alive.
He's cold just like his heart.
It's fine. No, that's my heart.
Oh, that's right.
I'm
I'm
the one
sorry.
that has a black hole for a heart. Thank you.
Well, black holes aren't really cold, are they?
They suck everything in, so I would assume that
Go
they're
take a thermometer and see.
yeah. Chuck the
Like time starts,
thermometer
like slowing down. It's not working.
before you get obliterated.
Yeah, and then I just like get sucked in. You know, I turn into like a piece of.
Well, it's in space, and isn't space cold?
I guess. I mean, the sun's pretty hot. That's what they tell me.
Well, I mean, but
Um,
away from the sun. Where are black holes? Black holes.
Ask
are
Stephen
nowhere near the
Hawking,
sun.
okay?
I don't know. Well,
It would be
his
too hard to
theory was
talk
pretty
to
messed
him.
up.
What's
What?
his theory? I said it's pretty hard to talk to Stephen Hawking. I get annoyed with listening to the.
The speak and spell.
Yep.
What's funny is he could bleep himself though.
Oh, that's right.
It's like ha ha ha. You.
No, that'd be fun. No, it would be funny
the way
if
you
someone.
said that was like, oh, I'm sad.
It'd be funny if the person that programmed it put parental controls. So
Yeah.
they try to say, you know,
You couldn't
screw
do
you or
it.
something. It's like, damn it, this thing, it doesn't what I want it to do.
Or it'd be really funny if you came up with like something really creative, like pogo stick you. Poor Stephen Hawking, you know, watch him be like, you know, it's like, you know, I really would like to find like a good hobby, something to do on the side while I'm not doing a bunch of math. Let me listen to a podcast. Oh yeah, Ray. Oh yeah, well you.
Aww.
Let me listen to a podcast real quick. That was really funny. Wait. Boop you, Ray.
Hey, they mentioned me. I'm. Oh, son of a.
I like how that joke carried into when we were trying to, like, you know, not make fun of him. Oh, that's sad, though.
Yeah.
Poor Stephen Hawking.
He's really rich, though. Why is he...
So is Bill Gates.
That's true. Except
do
Bill
you-
Gates can... I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there.
Well, do you think Bill Gates would have done what he did if he wasn't like shoved into a ton of lockers growing up?
Like, wait, if he was like doing the shoving?
No, if he was the one being shoved.
Oh, if he wasn't being shoved.
I don't think bullying has anything to do with the fact that he's a genius.
Well, this is true.
He has to put it somewhere. I mean,
It was just conveniently placed in a locker at the time. It was just in a locker whenever you met, whenever you said it. But oh, ow. Okay.
Stop! You're gonna laugh yourself to being sick again.
Yeah.
Get sick.
Huh?
Don't get sick.
I'm not gonna get sick
No.
unless I'm sick every day.
Which you really don't want.
No, I don't want that very much. People wouldn't like that.
Work wouldn't like that.
I wonder if I
Okay,
was sick every day though, like just like legitly sick with a cold, if I'd be famous for it. Like, man with the longest cold in the history of mankind.
No, because after about a week, I'd probably be like, dude, you probably want to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
How much your fever? 102? It's been like that for how many days? Yeah, we need to get you to the hospital.
5 years? Are you alright?
How many brain cells did you kill?
Try. Ooh.
I don't know. I really like the thing. I'm famous, alright?
Try hiccuping for 2.5 years.
Oh god.
What?
Hiccups hurt.
Hiccups do hurt.
Yeah, no, I think that was like the record. Person who had the longest hiccups was like 2.5
I
years.
couldn't do that. Because
Peanut
every time I
butter.
record, I'd lose them.
Peanut butter hiccups.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter cures my hiccups.
Peanut butter?
For sure?
Yeah, for
I almost
sure.
said for legit.
For legit?
For legit. Yes.
For legit.
Yes. Peanut butter cures my hiccups. I can't drink water upside down because I just make a mess. But peanut butter does it.
I think
Peanut
the
butter.
whole
Butter.
drinking peanut butter upside down, drinking peanut butter,
Drinking peanut butter? Ew.
drinking water upside down, I think it's really just trying to do it is what makes you stop.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of effort. Like you have to stand on your
Well, I
head
mean,
or...
if fear cures your hiccups, then surely I'd be afraid of like waterboarding myself. All right, it's like, oh my god, I thought I was drowning.
hey, they're gone.
Hey, they're gone. Yeah,
Oh god.
Until someone comes up to you like, hey, didn't you have the hiccups? God damn it!
yeah. Well, what really does is if you get enough like carbon in your lungs and you start breathing it in, all you can do is take like literally just take about 10 seconds and take, and you should be fine.
You feel
Or you're
lightheaded now?
hyperventilating and you're on the floor. And you're dying.
That's what I was gonna...
Yeah, and you're just like, oh. Okay.
Don't stand up really quickly after you do that.
Yeah, pass out. You're like, what are you doing? Oh my god, are they gone?
No.
Yeah, that'd be the worst if you passed out and knocked your head on something when you fell.
My hiccups are like my sneezes.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
What's funny is for some reason hiccups scare people. Like they're afraid they're gonna catch it. Like I'll be at work, and you guys know what I do now, and it's like really one-on-one. I talk to people all the time, and if you hiccup, they're like, oh my god. I don't know if I want to sell. I don't know if I want to buy from this guy anymore.
Seriously?
I don't know why, but it's like you're so one-on-one. Like, excuse me. Like, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you had like some sort of zombie carrying disease. I didn't want to be like in the presence of my death because you hiccuped. Be like,
Well,
okay,
that's fine.
I'll turn you over to somebody else while I go die in the back because I didn't get this entire sale.
People can be pricks.
Yeah, like the guy that wouldn't serve me at the Avengers. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not going to serve you because we turned everybody away. Well, sir, I mean, they've been saving my seat for the last 40 minutes. I don't care! You can't have any popcorn. It's like, how much is it? $3? $3? Yeah, it's the $3 I ever didn't make that day. It's like, well, thank you, sir, because you're doing me a favor. Because I didn't even spend that money anyway. I almost thought about calling the theater. I'm not going to say what it was because they'll just bleep me again.
Yeah.
It was over the boop, and I'm going to admit that was my first time I've ever been there.
Are you serious? That was your first time at that
I
theater?
always go to the other boop and off of Boop Road and what?
All you have to say is that it's the cheapest theater in town.
Yeah.
It is. It is the cheapest theater in town. It only costs
Now
me
everyone knows.
Thanks, because you already divulged it. But the guy that denied me service, all right. Number one, he had this radical beard, and by radical beard I mean like he never combed it. It looked like a Fu Manchu just on his chin. I think he had like a braid in it.
Yeah.
I think
He
he
even
did.
threw his hands up in the air when he put his hands up. He said, "I'm not serving you," and he walked off.
Yeah,
I was like,
and the fat guy behind the register was like, "I'm not serving you." I was like, "Why?" And the guy, he didn't even answer me. The guy behind him, with the guy with the radical beard, was like, "I'm not serving you." It's like the reason you won't serve me is because he won't serve me. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go watch the Avengers. Guess what you guys are doing? You're cleaning a freaking kitchen.
You guys should have sent me to go get it.
"Oh, that totally would have worked."
I was showing so much cleavage that night that I totally could have gotten popcorn.
And you could have totally got it for free.
Probably.
The guy would have been like, "Hey, I'm really thirsty and I'm
Oh,
kind of
but
hungry."
I
He would have been like,
I just had to
the register's
leave.
closed." Oh, well.
But I said I wouldn't serve him.
I
would just have
But
to
you also
lean
haven't
on
seen a
the
lady in
counter.
like 3 years, all right? So
I just had to lean on the counter a little.
Yeah. Like, "Oh, it's really Just lean over.
Is
Like,
it
it's really
closed?
He'll be like,
He wasn't close. He just got done serving somebody right in front of me.
All I have to say is that's really nice.
That's really nicely.
With me,
Oh.
that's really nice. And not
Let me show some cleavage.
Yeah, there you
like,
go.
rub against the counters. Like, will you serve me now?
Dude.
Like,
rub your nipples.
yeah, rub my nipples a bit and be like, oh, I really could use a soda right now. And like I'm like pouring it all over myself.
He would have been like, you would have.
I feel uncomfortable just acting that way.
No, I can see that and then pan over to him and he's holding the phone in the air. It's like, what are you holding the phone for? I just called 911.
It's like, too late, have a seat reserved. It's okay, they would never find me in that theater. It was dark.
It was
Yeah.
so dark.
I don't even know how you found your way back. I was afraid I was going to trip over like a small child. All right?
They were everywhere.
It's my sixth sense in the darkness.
In the darkness?
Yeah.
Most people just call it night vision. Or did you have your eyes shut the whole time? It's like walking through the aisles. That'd be amazing.
No, I didn't look where I was going though. I just knew.
You
It's
just
like,
knew?
okay, there's a guy in the aisle here, there's a guy in the aisle there, and there's a guy in the aisle further down next to where we're sitting. Okay. Then I turned around like, why isn't Mike right behind me? Oh, okay, here he comes.
He's blind. Most people are blind in the dark, right?
He tripped over all the little kids sitting in the aisle.
Like, you just like a trail of people. Wham! Wham! Wham!
My soda!
Wham! Wham! Wham!
You spilled my popcorn!
Yeah, my popcorn. It's another big burly guy with another radical beard.
Oh god.
Speaking of which, how was the Avengers?
I thought it was really, 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 really
Amazing.
awesome.
Oh, freaking...
It was awesome.
I love.
It was really good.
Liz will have Joss Whedon's kids.
I will. I'll have his babies.
Yeah.
Didn't make Steven happy hearing that, though.
Steven gets.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah, I
Just-
actually told him.
No.
He didn't like that. And
She
he
does-
doesn't
she-
like you either.
Why does he- why?
She's no holds barred.
We know
Okay,
she
she'll
had an
say
argument over
everything.
you.
Over me?
Over you.
Are you kidding me?
Everyone has an
Nope,
argument over
I am
you.
not joking.
See, when you say it that way, that makes me kind of proud. But at the same time, when Liz says it, that makes me like, I don't know why. Why?
Because he's Steven.
Well, listen, okay, I complimented a man today because he had a red shirt with a panda on it. All right, I was just like, that's an awesome shirt. Where'd you get it? He pointed over at the place, not going to say, and I thought, you know what I'm going to get? That shirt. A freaking red panda shirt. And Steven, who's out there shooting people, blowing up IEDs, is looking at me going, that panda shirt guy. He's a
He
threat.
gets insecure over just because
Why?
you and I have stuff in common.
So?
Steven and I don't share the same stuff in common.
Because I'm a wizard?
Because you're a wizard.
You're a wizard.
Hey, you tried to stab me in, you tried to stab my wizard, alright? My wizard was mauled to death by tigers because of you.
Oh, you killed him off?
I'm not telling you.
Oh.
You wouldn't sell her a freaking gun.
That's true. Because I GM the games because, I'm the guy who comes up with
She's like,
Indiana Jones.
She's like, does this guy have guns? He's like, what? He's like, I want to buy a gun. You can't have a gun.
Well, to be fair, it was like this tiny village in the middle of nowhere.
Now I have 3.
Yeah. Okay, she has 3 guns.
I'm scared of her now.
In-game and probably RL, alright?
Oh, in RL she has
One.
One big one.
One, but access to multiples.
No, thank you.
I'll pass, I've got a wicked knife collection, but you know what that doesn't work against? A gun.
Bullets?
Yeah.
Bullets?
Don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
Like, what was his name from Wolverine? The guy with Ryan Reynolds?
Deadpool?
Not Deadpool. The guy that Ryan Reynolds played.
Yeah. Well,
That
he was
wasn't
Deadpool in Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
No, Deadpool has guns.
Yeah, but he had swords in the end. And no, Deadpool usually in the comic book he has guns, but in the movie he had a sword.
His name wasn't Deadpool.
It wasn't Deadpool in the beginning. He turned into Deadpool. He gave up his body to become Deadpool. At the end of a Wolverine movie, when he was fighting,
He was like Project whatever. Insert
Yeah.
random number here.
yeah, but
That's not Deadpool.
yes, it is. Dude, look it up. That's Deadpool.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
They're making an.
I refuse to believe
That's-
that Deadpool
that's-
got his head chopped off.
That's Deadpool. No, I refuse to believe that as sarcastic a character Deadpool is, they freaking shut his mouth in the end. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I don't refuse to believe that. I think if I had to pick a superhero where you were going to shut his mouth, it would have been Deadpool.
Oh, Deadpool's the best lines in the comic books.
That's
He
true.
found Thor attractive.
That's why. Because Thor is my favorite Marvel character, right?
Thor show. There's.
It is. He is. Are you kidding me?
He's awesome.
As a kid, watching this guy running around with a freaking Viking helmet, smashing freaking mountains in half with a hammer, I'm like, yeah. The Green Lantern was my favorite too. On the DC side. What? You like Iron Man, don't you?
Psylocke.
Psylocke? Oh, I'll take that, yeah.
Well, who of the Avengers then?
I like the one guy that didn't
Psylocke is on the Avengers side.
Okay, from the movie.
Oh.
The original, the core Avengers.
Which ironically Spider-Man was a part of.
Yeah.
I didn't like the I don't like the character. Like I hate Captain America. Hate him.
Why?
I hate him.
He's a boss.
He's
just
stupid.
because he gave Nick Fury $10 doesn't mean
that is
yeah, that was pretty funny.
I like the one-liners, like how it was written. I really like the script, but I don't like any of the characters.
Why?
I just don't. I've never been a big fan of those.
Then why'd you go to the movie? Because of Joss Whedon.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's an amazing movie, but none of those characters are my favorites.
You'd like it if Psylocke was in it, though, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, Psylocke would kick ass. She's amazing.
So are the others.
And you would get to stare at her butt all the time.
I was staring at Black Widows the whole time.
Well, yeah, but see,
that's a fair response.
Psylocke doesn't wear a jumpsuit like.
Oh yeah, this is true.
Yeah, she wears like a leotard thing.
Yeah.
With these strappy boots, and it's like.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about. Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not very battle, you know.
You would be surprised because of how she.
You're saying it like you've worn it before, like in combat.
No, well, how you see how she moves in the comic books? She does a lot of.
She's very acrobatic.
Mhm.
Well.
Because she's a ninja.
I guess it would be kind of like oh, that's completely impractical, and then you think of like Cammy or something from Street Fighter.
No, exactly.
It's like, I guess that's. I mean, it's not going to protect you from getting shot at all.
Well, she bunches her legs like this. You know.
Liz
like
is bunching her legs.
Like she sits like cross-legged, okay, but think of it like jumping.
Mm-hmm.
Cross-legged, that would be hard to do in pants, but when your legs are covered in material.
So you're saying like that is that you have more of a free range of motion.
Yeah.
Which would be Cammy's excuse as well.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
And
I'm just saying because Cammy's one of my favorite characters in Street Fighter.
Although I don't
say what you want.
I don't know what actress they would get to play Psylocke though. She would be Asian though.
Yeah, she'd have to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know a lot more Asian actors than I do.
But she would have to have big boobs.
See, then that's where it becomes even more impractical with what she wears because she needs something for support.
The leotard goes up to her neck. It's like almost like a turtleneck. There's support. I'm sure she wears a bra. Shut up. Leave Psylocke alone. Shut up. She is psychic and can fuck up your brain. So
is Professor X, and he's in a wheelchair.
He also dies.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, that kind of hurt my pride a bit. It did.
That's why he's not in any of the fighting games.
Well, because.
Well, I mean, what would he do? What would he do? Weep, 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 weep. You don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. K.O. You know.
They split up. Cyclops took half the team, and Wolverine took half the team.
Because Wolverine joined the Avengers.
Wasn't in the
They don't do that. Okay, Wolverine's in a lot of fucking projects. It's not just he is also in the Uncanny. Is it the Uncanny? No, that's Psylocke with Cyclops. Wolverine's in a different one.
Astonishing, I think.
Yeah. He's in the X-Men, but he's also in the Avengers. Yeah.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, but when they pick sides with Avengers versus X-Men, he's on the X-Men side. But you also have Iron Man versus Magneto. How's that?
Fail.
How's that gonna work?
Yeah, that's.
It's like.
Oh.
Yeah.
I decided not to be Iron Man for this one book. I am now Nickel Man. Dun dun dun.
Plastic Man.
Yeah, Plastic Man. Flying around like everything's catching fire, you know.
Mr. Stark, what's wrong? My suit's freaking melting!
I can only fight him for 30 seconds. Now, that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Hawkeye and
I think
Black Widow are my favorite from the movie.
Hawkeye was a boss, all right?
Hawkeye was really good.
I thought like one of the best shots. Like, oh, I've got an arrow with a USB on it. Oh, boop, spoiler alert. You kidding me?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the movie by now, you
late.
suck.
Steven hasn't seen it yet. We're gonna go see it
Lame!
when he flies in a gonna go see it.
Okay.
Good, because that'll be the third time
Now,
I
I
see
think
it.
we talked about this before, like way back when. But who is the lamest? Not video game. Well, I guess we can count video games.
Okay.
Video game and comic.
Aquaman.
No, I was gonna say villain. Everybody knows Aquaman's the lamest hero.
Oh,
The
He can
lamest
talk to
villain?
fish. He can talk to fish. Fish don't have to listen to him.
Fish fuck in the water.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. But worst villain.
villain.
Or like funniest villain. It doesn't have to be like,
Does-
oh, I'm like a dingo or something,
Does
you know.
Ant-Man count as
No,
a villain?
Ant-Man was actually an Avenger.
Yeah, he was a hero.
I know, but he never acts like. If you read the Ant-Man comic book,
He doesn't act
such
like
a
it.
tool.
And
At least
he's
Ant-Man-
betrayed the Avengers more than
Ant-Man's like a
once.
spy.
He's betrayed the Avengers more than once.
He's a tool.
But I'm just like, how? It's kind of hard to get pissed at a guy who's just like, oh hey, what's up? Sorry. you
I know.
know?
I mean, it's like at least he could be a spy. He's like, oh, I'm hiding in somebody's bag or something, you know.
Yeah.
But what? Is
Oh crap! His
Aquaman?
laptop's shifting.
Yeah.
Uh,
He has a higher life expectancy on land than Aquaman does.
This is true.
So okay, worst villain.
I just,
Villain.
you know what I pictured? Like someone picking up Aquaman, and then he just falls off the boat, lands on the dock, and he just starts doing this. Oh damn it! Damn it! Flopping around on the dock like a fish.
Stop. Watch the Avengers and imagine if Aquaman was there for crying out loud. All right.
it's difficult though because half the time, well, now the comic books now they spend more time fighting each other than they do any villain.
Because
Yeah.
everybody wants to know what it would be like.
Well, Civil War. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Was it amazing series?
I found the Runaways one.
Oh yeah, you
Bought
did.
that shit.
We had to drive fucking an hour to find it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The guy have a problem with that? I don't.
No, because I got the freaking the artifact. Yeah, the hack. No, I didn't get Hack Slash yet.
And I
I got
finally
the,
figured out what deck I'm gonna
Danger
run. too.
Girl comics. That I'm
Oh,
running.
let's
Oh yeah.
I found out what deck I'm gonna run. First turn KO. I win.
Oh yeah, your freaking MTG
Yeah.
cards. Yeah, the time machine cards I call them.
Yeah. Exactly. I can FTK now. I built a deck where I can win.
Good.
First turn.
Well, I hate all DC villains. Well, I hate all DC characters.
You mean you don't like Gorilla Grodd? He's like my favorite dude ever.
I
He's
hate,
really.
I hate DC.
I don't know.
The dialogue sucks.
You mean you don't like I'm Batman?
Oh, Batman.
Weeping leprechauns, Batman?
That's in the old ones, okay? Nowadays he's probably like, holy Batman!
No, like somebody just modernizes it. Jesus freaking Christ, Batman! Look at what you've done. It's like, God, well, this
now
has
it's-
changed since I
Oh,
was
Now
a
it's
wow.
kid.
not even Robin. Now it's Nightwing.
Yeah, it's Nightwing, yeah.
Nightwing.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's gonna be Robin.
I know. I love George.
JGL.
Yep.
GGL.
Dude, no. Nightwing hooks up with Starfire, and if you go to comicvine.com and look at Starfire, she needs to put on some clothes.
And you wonder why she and Robin hooked up.
They almost
Yeah.
got married. But then in the end,
Every superhero couple almost gets married.
Almost.
they just decide to stay friends.
Well, except for Superman thought about it, alright? But then his new movie came out and then he realized he was gay. And he couldn't do it. So now he's waiting for his next movie, Man of Steel, to come out. And then hopefully, he's just like, you know what? I don't really feel like being gay anymore.
I'm gonna
Like
prove
smashing
these
stuff.
people why it's called Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Psylocke hooks up with Archangel. Angel?
That is pretty. I will admit that is pretty badass. For her to hook up with anybody and it'd be him.
Well,
I can see that.
Because Black Widow hooks up with Daredevil, who's blind.
Hey, he's still more
And-
efficient than Aquaman.
True. And then she hooks up with Hawkeye. And I think she hooks up with one other person in the comics, but I don't remember.
Psylocke sleeps around though. Like they're
She's a freaking ninja. She could sleep around and no
She's
one knows about
Yeah,
it.
awesome.
nobody would even know.
yeah.
I feel like I was violated last night.
No, I saw a shirt the other day that said Ninja Sex Party. And the first thing I thought was like, that's the quietest sex party possible. That's like, nobody would even know.
It's like, oh, yeah, I'm done. I don't know how that happened, but...
Agility.
I can't be a part of that. It's true.
Yeah, well, number one, it'd be no fun. It's like, oh, hey, wow, that's it? This party sucks.
Oh no, that's not what I was going
It's
to.
like, whoa, what happened? Like, you wouldn't even know.
No, like I told Steven, I was like, your buddy's flying in the day after you get here. I was like, yep, you're so not getting late. For that week he's here. And he's like, what? But Ryan has headphones. And I'm like, you know that's not going to work. And he's like, but we'll just make sure you stay quiet. I'm like, how'd that work last time?
I don't know.
This is how it worked.
I would hope not.
Yeah. It's like, I should have been like, not very well, because,
What? Sir, we've got a noise complaint.
I know.
By like 7 different people.
I know.
You might want to keep it down, but fist bump. I'll talk to you later.
You get a phone call. It's like, it sounds like a radio. It's like, ma'am. It's like, yes. Whose house is this? It's like, my name is Liz. It's like, we have satellites in space that say that you may be affiliated with this terrorist organization. It's like, why? It's like, because we get a lot of yelling and screaming, la 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 la, in particular countries of the world.
Oh god.
It's like, I'm sorry. I mean, I could explain. It's like, you don't have to. We have agents on the way.
Damn it! Where are my pants?
No, that's just like, okay, can you make sure they get here in like more than 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Tell them to take their time.
Yeah. A lot of time.
And then it's like, okay, but if you resist, I won't be resisting. I won't be able to move.
Yeah.
There's so many jokes that, I mean, I'm going to have to pass up on. Unlike that day where we were thinking about that skit for the pickup lines.
Oh.
That's a conversation that should have ended early on.
Way early on. There's a lot of pickup lines that we thought about. It was just
we
like,
thought about some that were like really funny, and then this skit's coming out eventually. We're gonna get this out pretty quick.
We got this one skit coming out right now, which is called Achievement Unlocked. That should be another day or so before it's completely done. And then after that, we're going to get a location to shoot this other skit, which everyone will be a part of.
I couldn't believe some of the things that, like, some of them were really funny earlier.
You're a dude. Of course they're going to come out.
I mean, some of them were just like, that was really funny. And then, like, later on, you're like, ha, ha.
And it's like, that was hilarious, but that's kind of wrong to laugh at that, but that was funny.
Yeah. The Monopoly one was hilarious, and you guys will get that one.
Great.
Of course you did.
They should so work. I don't see why they wouldn't work.
Oh, whoa, time out. Some of the ones that you may not have heard wouldn't work on, like, the ugliest one on the planet.
Yeah. No, they would work.
Some of them were.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Some of them, a lot of them actually would work if you wanted to get a restraining order.
Oh, I just thought of another really good one.
Oh God!
I guess
Don't say it now.
I shouldn't use it now.
No, we're recording.
I want to know. You can bleep it out.
We're not bleeping anything out.
It'd be like, hey, baby. Boop! Oh, that was so cute.
Final, bleep it out. Go.
Huh?
Do it quick. Go. I'll bleep it out.
Well, fine. Well, let me think about it for a second. I just got the gist of it. It's like, are you the queen? Because you're the.
That's so cute.
You have to bleep that.
I would believe it.
You would totally go for that.
You have to bleep that twice, though. Edit. Yeah.
You would totally go, like, if someone, like, legit walked up to you and said that.
If he was attractive looking, yes.
Well, I mean, you have to ask him, like, what's the history between, like...
I was actually just going to say, like, try to throw out some celebrity name and say if this person walked up, and I'm like, oh, wait, no, that's no point, because all he'd have to do is walk up, and you'd pounce on him.
Hello.
You underestimate my self-control.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Okay.
I'm very quiet when it comes to being out in public.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I have never once...
The last time when we went to go out to buy that Risk game, I'm really quiet in public. Wait. Put that Optimus Prime mask on so I can take a picture. Do it.
Okay.
Do it again.
If I'm not with my
I still need
friends,
those images so I can make a gif of it.
If I'm not with my friends.
That's true. That was really fun. Oh, you still have the pictures, yeah.
Yeah. If I'm not with my friends, then I'm quiet. Like, if a guy were to approach me in a bar, I would ignore him probably.
I don't blame you.
Because that's just what I do.
In a bar,
never
you kind of want to. Because
Well,
90% of the time it's like, hey, you're hot.
No, if I'm by myself...
Can I buy you and me a drink?
No, if I'm by myself, I ignore everyone who talks to me.
Except for today.
That's because I was cornered.
You were
By who?
cornered. By those two
The
geeks,
guy
I
in
guess.
the comic,
Oh, those guys.
I can't just they approached me and they asked a question, and you can't just not.
Mike, fall.
I guess I could have walked away, but that would have been rude.
You could have done like what my mom did. And keep walking.
But I was looking for something. Like, I wasn't done in the section.
Ah.
So if I had ignored them, they would have just kept talking anyway, and then I would have felt like a bitch. And
then you'd walk away, and all of a sudden you'd turn, and then these people there. So yeah, my Pathfinder character level was so hard to get up. It took me.
let me put.
You know what would be really weird?
I have never flirted. I've never hit on a guy.
No, but you have driven like a couple 100 miles to Chicago for a guy.
And did not get laid.
Yeah.
I was upset about that.
See, so in essence, you don't do bare minimum when it comes to hitting on guys. You just go all out.
It's because I expected sex.
Wow.
I don't go and hit on guys unless I know that they like me, and then I'm just like, okay, well, now I'm kind of digging you, so,
What's with this pants situation?
yeah, why are your pants still on? No,
See, no, I have to be honest, all right? That if a really beautiful woman, see, I don't use like the words like babe and hot because I don't know. That's just
It's
me.
not in your vocabulary.
It's not me, I guess.
Yeah.
But if a really beautiful woman, if I were looking at like the Pathfinder stuff, walked up to me and said, "Hey, do you play Pathfinder 2?" My first thought would be like, "Okay, Michael, it's a trap. Whatever it is, it's a trap.
There's
Just
a
say-
camera somewhere.
Just say yes and move on. All right? Yeah, I play all the time." It's like, well, what class do you play? I play a paladin. It's like, really? You know, I guess I play a wizard. It's like, oh yeah, because I have all these really neat items. And well, first I would confirm that the items really did in fact exist. Like I would pick up like, let's go, is that really neat? And I'd pull up like the advanced player's guide and be like, oh, okay. Be like, hey, you gonna play sometime? Okay.
you know she wouldn't have come up and talked to you if she didn't find you attractive to begin with.
Well, my only thought is, you know, out of everyone she played with, it doesn't add up to my head. It just doesn't. It doesn't click. I'm thinking like, you know, I really don't have any like celebrity idols. I really don't. I don't have any celebrity idols. I don't have like the David Tennant of like the women world. All right. But if I did, and she walked up to me, it's a trap. I don't believe it.
That's your way of thinking.
It's a trap.
A girl does not approach a guy she does not know and talks about something unless she's into him. Why would she?
Period.
Why would she do that unless she was, or she wanted something from him? And in that case, it's sex. So, or a term.
Or she's
paper
just
written.
curious. Oh yeah.
Like
He looks smart. He'll probably write my paper.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Don't write my paper if you know what I mean.
No,
Pushes her tits
but
up.
See, yeah.
I like how you like made the action for it and then you had to explain it because they can't see.
Because he can't see.
It's like, oh, I'll write this paper. I was pushing my tits up just so you know.
95% of the time, if a woman approaches a guy, it's because she finds him attractive.
You seriously just need your own segment about those sort of things. Just like Mike has his Mike's rules.
Yeah, Mike's rules.
Yeah.
Girls aren't gonna do that. I mean, why would they? They expect guys to come to them.
What's funny
Yeah,
is, be honest. Because the last, this is a truth, to be honest. Now, since the last time I was videotaped going to Fort Walton, none of your, I guess, I don't want to say viewers, listeners, have seen my face.
Right.
So be honest. I now have a beard. Do you like it?
I dig your beard.
You like my beard? Okay, plus
think it
1
looks
point.
cool.
Okay, it looks cool.
Just like that black guy at the mall. It's like, see, look at that guy. He's got a beard and a suit. Plus 2 points.
Yeah, plus 2 points.
I dig your beard. It looks good on you. Most
Thank
guys
you.
cannot pull off beards, but you can.
I can't pull it off. I can barely pull this off.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I can pull it off half the time.
May not be able to get it out there. I didn't even know I could grow a full beard until I tried. I was just like, I was in front of a mirror one day and was just like, you know what? And it just like, poof.
Like, no,
It
you were
was
like
gone.
a
It was out
Play-Doh French fry machine.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just put that little crank on like the side of my head, started like turning it. Just started like, just like stretching out. I
So
was
are
like,
you allowed to keep it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as long as I'm spending like $3,000 a day, of course
Well, I
I'm
mean,
about to-
because you had to shave your face the first time. At work?
The first time?
Yeah.
For the interview.
Yeah, you shaved.
Well, I shaved for the interview because it's the interview.
It's standard. It's
But
protocol.
I mean, the beard, like somebody, like no joke. Okay, I'm only 20 years old. I don't mind divulging that over the microphone.
I'm 19.
I don't mind doing that
26.
because I have a very legitimate job. I'm an upstanding, working, American citizen, and people don't even know how old I am. They don't.
And they can't tell.
They can't tell. Everybody's just like, oh my god, how'd you get this job? With all your benefits. It's like, because I wanted it. That's about it. Because I went out and got it.
The beard gave it to him.
Yeah.
The beard, yeah.
The wizard beard.
That's
where he holds his power.
It's like, so sir, do you have any like traits? I mean, why should we hire you? I mean, it's like I can levitate stuff. It's like, oh my god. Really?
No, I just picture.
That's the best.
I want to think of it. It'd take forever to shoot this skit. Well, not really forever, but you'd have to shoot in reverse. Like, I want to picture Mike goes in for an interview and he's clean shaved, and the guy's like, okay. Like,
it would take forever to have to grow it.
Well, no, we'd have to shoot in reverse. I'd have to shoot the end with you with the beard,
Good point,
and then the beginning after you shave it. But it's just like he goes in, sits down, he's clean shaven, does answers some questions. He's like, okay, so now we need some abilities, and he looks up and you have a full beard. Like,
I can grow beards really fast.
It's like, did you? She's like, yeah. It's like, okay, well, that wasn't on the... And then you look back up and it's gone.
That'd be awesome.
That would be pretty awesome. The only problem is it would be shot like, all wonky for me.
No, all I'd have to do is I'd have to write out the entire thing from beginning to end and then figure out what we have to shoot first and what we have to shoot afterwards.
I like it. The last skit we drew, we were like, script? What script?
What script?
Let's keep going.
We just ad-libbed most of it.
Yeah. So I think there was more of the phrases "I'm Batman" and "smashing" than there was actually like legitimate words in the entire script.
It's like in one scene, in one shot of this skit, I only needed like a 10-second clip of it, but all it takes combined was like a 20-minute video, and I had to just pull 10 seconds out of it. So it was just us just not getting it right or laughing, or it was ridiculous. Which I'm gonna have to make a blooper reel. The blooper reel is probably gonna have to be a second video because
honestly, you might as well say at the end of the video, if you would like to see extras.
Yeah, exactly. Head over here.
Yeah, go to another video. Because we're completely out of space. We figured an hour and a half on a skit was too long. It's not really an hour and a half. It's only like
that was probably any of the new listeners probably won't know about what I'm talking about. If you do, check out my channel, Believe in Fate. But when I did the Clones of the Dead,
oh jeez,
that was when I had a limit. Yeah, I had a 15-minute limit at the time for videos.
Limit.
The skit the skit itself was 14 minutes and 12 seconds long. Yeah. And it wasn't really a skit. It was just like my Halloween special, and it wasn't supposed to be like an intro to a vlog or anything. But just to make it funny, at the end of it, I put the intro to my vlogs, and I started vlogging for the last 30 seconds.
Go! And anyway, my life was pretty good. I mean, I got it. Bye.
This is literally how it went.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Like, I just recorded like a vlog real quick after I finished editing. I had bags under my eyes, and it looked horrible. And I'm just like, I hope you like the video. This is the end of the vlog. Bye. And that's it. And honestly, one person, Mike, Better Mike, from the UK.
Yeah, that guy. Okay.
He actually said that was probably one of the funniest parts. That at the very end of the skit, my vlog intro comes in. He's like, "That is the longest intro ever."
Oh, nice. I like that guy. I don't think he likes me very much.
I'm sure he does.
Oh yeah.
But I haven't heard from him in a while.
Disappeared. Yeah.
Well, let me say, yeah, he went to college, didn't he? I saw his.
That and he's living with 3 ladies.
Yeah, his 3 roommates are girls,
Yeah.
so he's living it up. So I don't blame him for not being around so much.
Wait, where's my? I need to start vlogging now because obviously it works. I'm kidding.
Why you tell me?
Because you were the only one who looked at me like, really, really, Michael. I'm gonna vlog like a couple of times.
Oh,
and
I tried to coax her into vlogging.
I feel retarded talking to a camera.
No,
when
there's
else
one-
is
you're not
here.
talking to a camera. You're talking to millions of people among the internet.
Yeah.
That's even creepier.
There's one.
You're doing it right now.
But
I was going through the footage on her camera one time.
Yeah.
And this was when we were going to see a movie, and she was in her car, and it was
Oh,
it was obviously so awkward for her because she turns the camera on, and she does this, and then she goes, so I'm. When she puts the camera down,
there are people.
and then there's a shadow. No, you see the shadow. People walk by, and then the camera goes off, and then I skip to the next skit, and it's turning back on from the same angle, and she goes, "I'm at the theater, and I'm meeting right there." I'm like, what?
I have no shame.
Oh.
I don't. Like, I was talking to a guy at Walmart for like 30 minutes because of like, he was like, "Oh, what type of camera is that?" I was like, "I don't know, but it only has like 12 seconds of actual memory footage. So can you make it bigger?" He was like, "Yeah, look." And we were joking around. We were like recording ourselves with the camera to see the quality. There was some crazy woman that thought she was gonna like develop a footage, like some footage at like 11 o'clock at night. But they, I don't know if you know, but they turn off those machines.
Yeah.
And she was like really mad, but she couldn't get her, film developed, and we didn't know.
Just because there's food places open 24/7 doesn't mean everywhere else is.
Well, of course, we're like vlogging her just for fun. I mean, we're like she's walking away. I had the camera on the whole time. She was like giving her a big spiel, like, "What do you mean I can't, get my?"
You should have saved that. I would love to see that footage. I would have loved to see.
That was funny. I had to delete it though.
No, I'm too.
Even
shy.
if I wasn't uploading it. I know you are.
Well, I mean,
you're not shy to share opinions. You're just shy
that Zordon skit that we're never gonna upload.
Oh, that's true. That was gold, though.
That was really funny.
If we lived in a world where people would not be offended by some trivial bullshit, it would have been a beautiful upload.
That would have been really funny. But at the same time,
time for a new phone, which is supposed to be off.
Well, you see,
Off.
You must be texting a lady companion.
Is this the lady companion? It's your only excuse that I'll let fly. You can't lie to me.
if I say something, you have to bleep it.
Okay.
Edit.
Okay. I'm just gonna bleep the. That's all I'm gonna do.
Bleep that one too, you little.
Damn it! It didn't work.
Nice try. But yes, it is. So.
Then your excuse.
I don't have to bleep
Thank
that
you.
one.
Well, if Steven had called, he's supposed to call. If Steven had called, I would have let you record the.
Hey, Steven! You're on the podcast. Guess who's here?
Oh no! No!
I don't want to get.
I don't want anybody mad at me. I didn't do anything.
You never do anything, but that's it. But that's why your ego is so huge.
Yeah, I can take that. Yeah.
Because I know it is.
Oh, Ray wanted to do something that would just piss Steven off even more. Because Steven had told me, he's like, you're either going to have to move out of your apartment or get a roommate.
Mike needs a roommate.
No.
See?
No.
And I was like, oh, we're not going to tell
I had a
Steven
conversation with my own father about that.
It's like, we're not going to
Are you
tell
serious?
Steven.
No, my dad was just like, because I said, I'm going over to Liz's, we're going to go play Pathfinder. All right, and he's like really one of those like curious dads, He's like,
so he's like, Liz.
Who's Liz? I was like, no, she's married.
No.
He's like, oh, she's married. He's like, no.
She's married. I was like, and he was one of those like, okay, don't do anything.
God!
I know, he's like that. That's the way he is. That's just what he is.
Homewrecker, you!
Not what did I do? I'm not gonna do.
It was his father that had the thought.
My own father.
Your
all
own
right?
father thinks you're a homewrecker.
He's obviously has some stories in him.
You must have done
my dad?
something,
Yeah.
though.
My dad was a little hellion when he was young. All right?
No kidding. He's like, I could just picture that. I just picture that conversation. He's like, okay, don't do anything.
That's hilarious.
Just the way he's just like, okay.
Like, what do you say that? I'd just be like, shake my head, walk away.
Well, I was just like, no, you got the wrong idea. All right. Like, I didn't want to say like, because I don't think he knows. He knows that I play the tabletops.
Yeah.
He knows because it's just like something fun.
Kids in these
I don't want to
cards.
tell him like, it's like, so you've been spending a lot of time at Liz's. What have you guys been doing? It's like, I'm a wizard. Because that would get like I'm not mad at you, but I'm extremely like
Ashamed.
I'm ashamed of my own wizard son.
It's like, okay, son, go be a wizard. I'm gonna go crack open a 6-pack.
Yeah.
exactly. Go be a wizard, son.
And sit down and be like, well, I couldn't have had a football player.
He doesn't like football. He likes boxing. But
Okay, where?
I'm not gonna be a boxer. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. You've got a pretty long reach.
Oh, I didn't get what you meant until I stretched my arm out. I was like, you're right.
You've got a long reach. You could. And you're quick enough. You could take somebody out. I can see you as a boxer. Obviously not.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I can fight, but I'm not a boxer. I'm not gonna get paid to get punched in the face. All right.
Oh, you messed up your moneymaker.
Yeah.
But yeah, my moneymaker.
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
probably
gonna get paid
wouldn't be able to grow that beard and
Yeah.
properly anymore.
Do you see that? You never see a boxer with a beard. I don't know why. Maybe it's like a little bit more like fluff there. You know, it's cheating. Like it's like, dang, I can't actually hit him because it keeps like sucking in my punches. It's like, do you feel that? It's like no.
No, my beard took all that one.
Nice.
Mike,
My beard took that hit.
Mike.
I didn't even recognize a friend today. You get what?
what's it say?
It says nothing because it's my text. Ah! I'm sending it out.
Sending it out. What's it say?
Nothing. It says.
Now I'm being the. Don't do anything.
Don't do anything. Mike's rule number 30.
Don't do anything. Does your no? This is how it would have been. It's like does your camera have a phone? Does your phone have a camera? Does your camera have a phone?
It's got a really crappy camera. What's funny?
Don't send any.
Oh god.
There's nothing on my phone. What is on my phone? Give me a second. I need to know now.
Okay, we're gonna cut it here. This one's running kind of long, so tune in next week for the continuation. Peace out.
All right.